As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, his first throw of his playoff matchup is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turned out that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turned down the penalty, and the yardage stands.
Nick's going to give to Hardy. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Captain. Bombers.
Nix to the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, it's Hardy. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6.
Ready?
Here's Nix. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harvey. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Once more with Harvey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Harvey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Solid stiff arm. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Come on, go.
On first down, right back to ETN. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
A short throw taken in by Conquo. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So first and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Play action now, Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Bigsby trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Another run by Bigsby. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Etienne will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. His guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they're left to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
At the 10-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Bombers.
Looking to throw. Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Motion.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Again, it's Harvey. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Captain. Bombers.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harvey. And out of bounds right around the 20. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A handoff. Here's Harvey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. 3rd down and 6.
Captain. Oh, my son. Bombers. Ready. Go. Away.
Operating from the gun. Nix. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Oh, my son. Captain. Ready. Bombers. Go. Away.
They're going. It's Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just get rid of it. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Yeah, that's a pretty good one for the old average. 68 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Bombers. Oh, my son. Go. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harvey. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Nance from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to the air with Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ready? Bombers. Chill. Ole.
Back to throw again. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. York on now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Open man right side is Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance. And this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary. And that's a job well done there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. 180.
Nick's going to tap this forward. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Captain, 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 captain. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Joe, Joe, Joe.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Don't go. Away, away, away. Away, 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 away. Away, away.
Nix to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Captain, 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 captain. Hold on a second. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready. My name is Joe, Joe, Joe.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
A little juke. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On the handoff, Harvey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Hold on a second. Ready. My name is
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ready?
Etienne up the middle. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Warriors, 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Ward. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's going to try and take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the right, yeah.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Hey, Sean, let's go. Ready? Away. Drill.
Throwing Nix. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Harvey. And gain of 3, second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with Harvey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Touchdown! 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Wants to try to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Ward. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Ward. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to blow that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Going for it, here's Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chimere Dike, 28 yards. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw is Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one. Ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Captain.
Nix to the air. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick 6 ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Captain. Bombers.
A run here with Harvey. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the 30-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
Drill.
To throw, here's Nix. Into the hands of Ingram. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram, 70 yards. And the Broncos strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now ETN to start the drive. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Etienne.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
60 Maverick. Buffalo 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season.